Game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zach LaVine.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Holland is out there with Ausar Thompson. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, James is out there with Morant. Then it's Connect. And there's Money. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
Here's Money with the fadeaway. Unable to get that one. Here's Holland, and that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pistons with possession here. LaVine kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Here's Money. Jokic a screen. And the basket by Money.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Right on the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside LaVine. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Money passes to Jokic. Here's Money, covered by Cunningham. Money, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Holland. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And the basket by Money.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Thompson. Duren down low. Jokic defending. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight. And he shows the focus there and nails the technical.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for Ausar Thompson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They get the rebound. Here's Holland. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the basket by Money.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes at the rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Here's Money. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Money's got 14.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Back to Cunningham. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Money. He's got 14. Count it. 16 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And that's a foul called on. J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. They've got Peyton Watson. Jakob Poeltl out there with Money. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's 10 straight off the mid-range.
Stripped away. He's all alone. Here's Ball.
Look out.
And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Ball. Still scoreless. A floater. No good on that one.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Money. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Money's got 7 now in this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Chris. 9 points last game out. One interesting note about tonight's game. Unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season. But, hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gannett comes in for Peyton Watson. And James subbed in for Tyler Hero. Detroit, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 16. And the basket by Money. Money's got 25 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Jackson. His last outing with 20 points. Jackson with the screen. Holland, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And the basket by Money.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Trent outside. Puts one up from 19. The Lakers with the rebound. Money's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes.
A fadeaway. And no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
That bucket in no time at all. And it's 29 points for Money.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Asar Thompson comes in for Gary Trent. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Marcus Sasser.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Money. He has 29, and he comes up with the deuce. Money's got 31.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's LaVine. Package to the hoop. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-5 run. That shot wide open. And that's now 33 points for Money.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And they double up Cunningham. On the wing, LaVine. Duren sets the screen for LaVine. And yep, nearly drops after rolling around the rim. LaVine's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Zach makes the right decision.
Money, a terrific shot on the turnaround. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
You look at the Pistons. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. That is more than enough.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Cunningham. Holland is out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's LaVine at the two-guard position. 6 to shoot. On the wing, LaVine. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Money. Lays it up and banks it in. Money's got 37.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the basket by Money.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Softly drops in the 40. Money's got 43 points.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Morant outside. Here's Money. 43 points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Levine. To end the run. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 5 now.
Feet planted, angle set. All Levine needed was the basketball.
And the basket by Money.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Money. And off the prize, and in it goes. Money's got 49 points in the game. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that that trophy means a lot to them as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come.
Money out there with Jokic. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Connect. And they've done it.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Tonight should be easy work.
baby. Let's get down.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes, and you have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, their success in their road quest just speaks to the power of MP. When he talks, his teammates listen. In fact, everyone listens because they're getting results. And that's what matters in this league. They've been unreal on the road.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Nikola Jokic. Money out there with Connect. Then it's James. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. So it's the Lakers now. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Ball. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Bulls, that's for sure. And Hayes throws it down.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Here's Money. He's covered by Ball. And another. Once again, shot good from Money.
The top passer at his position, Jokic, is consistent at moving the ball.
And that's good. LaMelo Ball for three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
And that's on the bounce. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Miller. Last game he had 28 points. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hayes dishes the ball. Looking to end the run. Here's Money. And he banks in the layup. Money's got 17 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Jokic. Aiden Watson comes in for Connect. And Hero subbed in for James. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Good on the triple. Lakers lead by 11. And he drives in. And he gets the bucket. 21 points for Money.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside. Getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Ball no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Money with the drive.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Here's Money. He's covered by Ball. There's Hero with the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Poeltl with a screen on Ball.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
There's the steal. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Hero out there with Austin Reeves. And there's Money. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Connect in at the 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Detroit had a huge game. He contributed 51 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Driving the lane, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So, Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
They get it back. Out to Smith. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jokic. He can't get that one. Good defense by Jokic. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. When he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game. Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Ball with it, defended by Reeves. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Money. That shot off. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Money. Ball, the pass to Murray. Kuzma outside. Pass the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Murray. Charlotte no good that time either. Here's Los Angeles now. Huge run right now for them. Going 19-2. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Ball surveying the defense. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Hero against Murray. Ball with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
2 points. That one goes.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And Ball slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding. I give it the Shaq stamp of.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
It's stolen. The guard spot's filled in by Ball. Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Lakers foul. And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Outside, Ball. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Ball's got 13.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And the basket by Money.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside, Ball. Salon, and he jams it with authority.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
The Hornets shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And that one, good.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Salon. Richardson gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the basket by Money.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Morant outside. Here's Money. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
There's Ball with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Money. He's covered by Ball. Money, no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Shoots over Morant. Ball, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taking 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Ball, the pass to Richardson. Miller surveying the floor. Shoots. Lakers with the rebound. Money's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Ball sets a screen for Richardson. Back to Ball. It's blocked, and they recover it. And Hayes kicks to Richardson. No good from outside. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. And good! There scores another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Ball no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Money. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ball dishes to Richardson. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily to come into an opponent's building and dominate the...
Way to bring the effort tonight.
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them.
Ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, shine like this, in a matter of the time I spent in the back of the locked on wrist. See, my dreams are full, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I do. Like a season, please for them. Get it green, never let them get in between of what we started. But I'm lying hearted, they love me when I was stuck in their hands. But that's the part that I go and get it. God, draw it like I'm an artist, crawling from straight to the forest. And my surroundings are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get it, I got it. I did it without an hour. Did it with Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hot Marie Philly. Flying. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari. Hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace. Rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about mine, then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver. Exactly.
We're coming to you live. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Here we go. You take a look at the Celtics. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of the season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got Ja Morant. He's out there with James. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Money in at the power forward position.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Money with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Money's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Tatum, a screen on Morant. Pass to Tatum. And miss after miss right now.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
BA, I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it. Wow, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
He gets it in there. Money's got 12 points in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Money. He played a great game against Charlotte. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. 14 points for him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Hornets was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coaches trust him to not get that third.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Tatum. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Tyler Hero comes in for James, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Hurdles checked. Celtics trail by 13. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Tyler Hero is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Connect. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Money in at the 4. Here's Sensabaugh. No good with a layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Money. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Money. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Money. 20 points for him. Floats one. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Watson, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Hero. Yep, that one goes. Money's got 23 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. He drops it from range. Sensabaugh's got 5.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Count it, good. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Money with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Sensabaugh. Give him 8. Tatum from long range. Money grabs the miss. Money's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one drops for him.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Outside Tatum. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Here's Sensabaugh. The shot no good. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Money. Again, the Lakers.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had any answers for him. They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Landale. And Waters is subbed in for Sensabaugh. The Lakers also with a sub. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Jokic.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Here's Sensabaugh. Give him 8 points now. Off target with the 3.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Money. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Middleton. 9 points in his last outing. Watson with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Money. Give him 39. Fades back. And again.
And his talent is so immense. There's no keeping him down on a night like this.
He's almost in the top spot on the chart of most 40-point games in league history.
Yeah, nobody's ever gotten close to Wilt Chamberlain's record. And that's how high up he is among the all-time talents in the sport.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away...
Check it out, Los Angeles. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, kid.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Celtics. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama. Boston calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Pass to Tatum. The three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. To the paint. Here's Porzingis, and he drops it in from the low post. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Nice shot. Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option.
Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge
my
jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Middleton outside from deep. Knocks down the long J. Middleton's got 5 now.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Money with the bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston.
Los Angeles foul.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Connects checked in for Watson. And it's Hero in for James.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Waiters. Beyond the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Money's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Money's got 49 in the game.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Middleton. And Hero grabs the board. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Porzingis. From about 16 to the left wing. Left side Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end this cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Money with the bucket.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Middleton. Here's the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Money. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Tatum. Pass to Middleton. Over connect. Boston again missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-5 run. Money with the bucket. Money's got 59 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Waters. Still without a bucket. Middleton, no good. Here's Money. Middleton covering. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On target from range.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Porzingis with it. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Over to the left wing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers destroying the competition as they...
Help, I need one!
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.